everyone, welcome to our Notion Finance Guide where we will show you how to leverage Notion to organize your financial. But first, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll never miss out on our latest tips and tutorial. Alright, let's get started. So on the financial trackers, we have our first main dashboard, which consists of your overview of your accounts balance, your budget, your saving goals, and your payment record. All this data is actually linked from the database I have created over here. So let's dive in more, and I will go through each individual page to you. We have our 50-30 rules, 50-30-20 rules, where you actually can set your budgeting rules based on your monthly income once you have received your paychecks, so that you can know like how much you should cater on your needs, how much you should cater for your wants, and how much you should cater for your savings. For budgeting rules, the most common rules that we'll be using will be the 50-30-20%, but you can adjust based on your individual circumstance. Maybe you think that this month you would like to set 40% on your wants because you have travel plans, you need to buy your air tickets. You can actually set your wants to 40% and lower down your savings to 10%, or maybe you think that you will not spend more on your needs for your upcoming months. You can actually lower down your needs to 40% and leave the 10% to your wants and change it to 40%. Next up, we have our accounts, where you can set up all your accounts that you have still, like your cash, maybe your travel card like UTrips and Reach, your debit card, your banks, and your credit cards. So for all the accounts, we have our starting initials, and all the formulas is set up for you. So whatever you spend, and then you will see your balance as goals. As for those that have credit card, if it's new to you're starting out your new page for yourself right now, what you can do is do a little calculation on your credit limits, your current credit limit. So you have to do a little of like updates under the expenses, so you can see your available credits limit at the starting page, so it will be easier for you to manage your credit cards spendings and balance. And for income, this will be the income source. All page or template is already set up nicely, and once you click in, you can just click on your new salary. New salary, maybe your company is named Ocean. You will say that, okay, my full-time jobs, I'm target to have a 2.3 salary this month. And then maybe for you, if you have a part-time jobs, you can click on the new side hustles and type in your part-time company name, maybe like Nami, and then you target that maybe this month for your part-time you want to aim a monthly target of 200. So you just key in the target amount, and this part will be the income that you have received during your paycheck, during your paydays, all this. And next up, we will go to our expenses. This will be a monthly view of your expenses, of what you have spent, which actually have key in during the dashboard page. And we have our record page, which will have a full track of your bills, your subscription, your insurance, and your debt. Every first tab will be the monthly records that you have, and on the second tab will be all your bills and all your subscriptions and insurance or debts that you have actually paid off. And next will be our saving goals page. So you can have emergency save fund or your travels. Maybe if your upcoming trips, you're planning for an upcoming trip to Australia, you can set your like Australia savings goals. And next up will be our transfer. It's like maybe a transfer amount your own account to another account, which is not a kind of expenses, or maybe transfers that you have received from your friends. so that you'll be each track that your account for ups and down. And the last will be a monthly review. A monthly review is where you can actually gauge your total incomes and the total expenses you have spent on. And for the monthly review, we do also have a reflection page at the bottom for you to do it like every end of the month, or once you have get your paycheck and you would like to do your upcoming month budgeting. This reflection will let you like review on your previous month to see if you meet your income targets for the month, or what's your bigger expenses for the month. It's kind of a very normal question to ask yourself. And do you stick to your budgeting, and how you can adjust your budget and your goal setting and planning for your new month that once you get your paycheck. And based on the review, you can see that maybe you think that you should lower down on your wants and then increase on your needs because you have more debts to pay. Okay, so right now I have gone through each and individual page for you guys, and let's just dive in straight on how are we going to start up our financial tracker. So once you have gotten your template and have to plug it into your Notion, the first thing of all you need to do is to set up your account. So you can set up your cash account, you can set up your bank account, you can set up your credit card. All the templates is actually fixed for you, default. All you have to do is just to click new. Maybe you want to set up like travel card, which is U3, and the current amount you have in your U3 is 50, and will show on your account. And then maybe your bank, maybe have another bank 2, sure amount you have 500 inside. You have, and the same goes for your credit card. After you have set up your account, we will proceed to do our monthly review. So maybe you gotten your template this month, like March. I'll just click new because template is also preset for all of you. I'll just click new and you will pop out one blank page. All you have to do is edit the title. So this month is March. I will do March 2024. I will set my target income, and I will download the cover page. Our cover page is actually attached for you guys on the file and video. I will just click on the 3 dots, download, and I will just add my cover page under the upload, and go to file and upload your cover page over here. And then when we go down to monthly review, all this database is filtered by month. So whenever you start a new fresh page, you have to remember to set the date. Maybe if like you are doing it for next month, like let's take it example for this is March. I will set like 1st April to 1st 30, but since it's March, I will just set it as 1st March to 31st March. It will show my monthly income, my total monthly income from each different company income source, my budgeting rule, my budget, my payment record, all this. And after once I have presets or filter all the dates, if you do not want to filter the date during the month when you create your monthly review, it's okay. You can actually do it at the end of each individual month, so that once you filter everything, you can have a straight glance on your monthly income, your budgeting rule, your monthly budget, your payment records, and then you can straight dive in to do your reflection, so that you can be well prepared for your new month review. So once you have set up your monthly review page, we'll proceed to set up our 50-30-20 rules. For the 50-30-20 rules, the budgeting template is also preset for you. all you have to do is just to like click new, open it up, you select your needs. Since it's March, I'll do March 24. You will select your date, maybe the date you created. If you really want to preset everything nicely, you can do it on the 1st March. And then you just do everything. Same goes for your savings and your want. So for this budgeting template, on the first step it will be this month budgeting rules, while the rest will be all your budgeting rules throughout maybe like after March, April, May, etc, etc. So just let me delete this off first. And after you have set your budgeting rules, you can proceed to your income. This page is this first table will be your first income source, which is like where your money came from, like your full-time company or your part-time jobs. Template is also preset for each and individual. New salary is for your full-time, side hustle is for your part-time, any freelance job or any business that you're having. So once you set, you just have to click new, and like for me, I have my own business, and my business is TwinnybyJE. I will set the date, like 1st March, for example, and I will target that I will have my revenue maybe like 500 this month, and there it goes. And once you have set out your incomes, you have set out your monthly views, that is all set for your financial for that month. So once you have done with your income source, you have set out your income source, you can start to indicate your income that you have received. So it's like you just click a new, like for your new income you'll be having from your full-time jobs, Ocean. I'll click Ocean. Date I received, maybe it's on the 10th. The amount that I received maybe is 2-3. It's credited to my bank one. This will be my salary. I will have to click on my budget, so I'm doing for the month of March. I'll click on saving one, which is categorized under March, and my income category I will put under Ocean, and it will be for my March review. And here you can see the page from Ocean, total income and monthly income is all filtered inside this income source. After your income source, you have indicated your income source, you can proceed to your 50/30 rules, and you can see your total income has actually already filtered inside this column under total income, and you can start to actually cater the percentage for your monthly expenses. So let's just set as per normal 50, 30 and 20. After you have set your percentage for your budgeting rules, it will auto calculate the budgets that is catered for each and individual's category under the needs, wants and saving. And after it has actually calculate through the money, you can start to do your budgets for each and individual categories, which is just right over here. Just open up my filter for you. All these templates over here is actually also preset for all of you. It's very basic expenses that most of us would tend to use, and each of the template will actually repeat and appear every 1st of the month. So all you have to do is when it was like every month reset during the 1st of month, you'll see that we have a debt. All you have to do is just to change the naming open it out, debts underscore, and for March you just key in March 24. Just have to key in March 24, and then you start to do your budgeting rules. Maybe you say that you want to pay off your debts using $900, and then you cater it under your budget March 24, etc, etc. As for your groceries, the same. You set groceries underscore March 24, and then your budget's 50, and then under needs, let me just do an example for you. Just delete maybe the bills and groceries. Let me show you some examples on these, like when I remove the amount from the budget, you can see that from the actual budget it actually decreased, and when I put back the amount, maybe I budget to have like $50 for my bills and utilities, you can see it changed to 1440, and maybe I intend to put $100 for my groceries. It will change to 1540. So after you have set up your budgeting rules, to say everything is all properly set up, you can start to utilize and keep track of all your expenses through your dashboard. As I have created all the quick buttons over here, which you don't need to actually click into every page every time or daily when you do your finance track. So let's take for example, like right now you have already set out all the necessary pages for each month, and you have set up your 50-30 rules, and you have add in your paycheck for that month, and you have already set out your expenses category. All this is actually show up over here when you set up your expenses category. And maybe like on the day when you set up, you did not spend any money, and then the next day you start to have like some expenses spending. All you have to do is just come to your dashboard, be in your dashboard, click your expenses, it will pop up this page, and maybe your expenses will be let's take for example transport. Maybe you just put bus and MRT on the 10, and the transport will be maybe you spend like $190 on bus. I'll click into my March because it's on March expenses, and I will go and set my transport for March, and it was deducted from my bank one. And you can see from here, let's say where's my transport. Yes, you can see the transport, the amount actually changed to $190, and it will surface up over here on your bus MRT, the expenses record, transport March. And maybe if like you have additional income from your side hustles, you can put like income, NAMI. I received my pay on the 12th. I received $60. It was credited into my bank one. It will be my side hustle. And I'll put remark maybe for the job done on 10 March to 4. And it will categorize for my March and niche and saving. Will be under NAMI, and under my March category. So you can see that your banks will increase for bank 1 or this. As for transfer, maybe it's like my friend Jessica transfer me an amount of $100 and it was transferred to my account, transferred to my bank account, bank 2, and I will write the remarks. Maybe it's like dinner on the 10th March. Then maybe you have some like transfer from account to account. We can do the transfer like top up U-Trip, top up my U-Trip on the 7th, I top up $100, I top up to U-Trip, and it was transferred from my bank 1. Remark how we put top up. All this you actually can reshuffle to your like, and then once you have done, you can go back to your account. You can see it's an additional of $100 because the starting amount was $50 and right now we transfer $100 and right now the balance is $150. So right now, if let's say that you have a new saving goals you want to add on, instead of going to our saving goals page, we actually can proceed on to over here. Just add a new template. Is also preset default. All you have to do is just to change your title of your saving. Maybe like I'll be having kind of a vacation trip around August to Korea. I'll put like I would like to save some money for my Korea trip. Target date out to you maybe my trip is at mid-August, and I will tell myself that I have to save by 9 August. The starting amount will be 0. Of course it's 0, and the target amount that I want to save for my Korea trip for my shopping will be maybe 600. And if you start saving today and you start depositing money into it today, then you can say in progress. If it's not started yet, you just put not started. So for this area over here, the total save is actually generated by the expenses that you have put into at your expenses category. And after you have set up everything, you just have to change your cover page. Let's search Coral. Set this. And here's your Coral trip saving plans. So how are we going to make the total amount saved over here? Is maybe a few weeks later you get some income source and you will think that okay, I shall start saving my Korea trip amount. Since I have special cash right now, I can just go to from your expenses. You can just click your expenses and you can click savings, or maybe to make it easier for you to read Korea trip saving. Save on the 21st. Amount I save will be $100. I'll go under my monthly review category. I'll put under saving, and like basically for me, I will transfer my saving amount from my main bank, which I receive my income, to another bank, so that I will not like accidentally spend my saving money. So what I will do, like maybe my main income was deposited into bank 1, I will take my bank 1 and I will deposit into my bank 2. So I put my bank too, and then I will indicate under my saving goals with each Korea trip. But if you did not deposit into any of your other banks, you can leave this out. But just to be mindful and remember that your saving money was still in your main bank account, which is the bank one. And after you have done, you can see the bank 2 actually amount is increased. And on your budgeting category under your saving, you can see that you're still on budget. You have done your save. You have saved $100. And when you see your savings trips over here, you can see that you have a target of total save $100, and you still have remaining of another $500 to save for your Korea trip. And next I'm going to go through with you guys is on your payment records, etc. Like we have a lot of bills to pay, like telecom, subscription, debts for your credit card, your insurance. So how are we going to get started is that for bills, we just have to add new bills and then set the amount. Template is set for you, so once you click new, it will automatically tick show out, and just like this, I'll just have to add new bills. I'll put telecom, second telecom, then amount to pay maybe is like $20. It's active, yes, and payment is by bank 1. So maybe this bill will auto deduct from your bank 1. Once you check your bill when you do a weekly or daily bank statement review, when it was deduct from your bank, you can just click off. Check, paid. Or if you know that since it's a monthly bills and subscription, what you can do is under this bill, you just duplicate it. You can rename it to any of the telecom that you're using. Maybe say that I will say that it's telecom 3, and the amount to pay, it would be like maybe $50 per month, and then it's active and it's paid by bank 1. Once you have done that, you can just set it on a repeat mode. If you are not very sure when is the due date for each of the bills that it will deduct from your bank card, like me, because I really don't know the actual date of it, I will set it to repeat every 1 month and will be on every first of the month. And I'll click save. So whenever it comes to like the first month of all, it will show up over here with the amount, with the active, and whether it's paid or not paid. So once you do your weekly bank statement check or what, once you saw that there's a deduction in it on your bank statement, you can click it on the checkbox, which means it's paid, and then proceed to add it into your expenses. Same goes for the subscription. Debts, if you know that you will pay off your debt monthly on some certain date, you also can do that for your debts. But my debts, I don't do that because I pay it off on a different like date or month. And of course, for your insurance, you also can do the repeating mode. All you have to do is just to duplicate this template. Maybe you can put it's like saving type, and amount maybe is like 500, and billing is monthly, payment is by which bank, and it's active. Once you have set all this, the same thing, just go to the repeat every 1 month on the 1st of every month. As for this, for some certain screw, you can see that there's this billing type which is quarterly, monthly, yearly. This is actually preset for your monthly cost to let you know that how much monthly you are paying. Let's say for example, I set it as I have this insurance that actually start off to deduct every 1st of January, and it's a yearly plan which I pay like maybe 2,000 per year, and I put yearly. It will tell me that every month I'm actually paying 166.67 cents. So you can just close it off once you have set up, and then same goes, you just set as every month, every 1 month, or this is yearly, so I will go on yearly basis every 1 year, and then it started on January, I will put every 1 year 1st Jan, and every 1 year 1st Jan it would just pop into this payment record, and you can know that, oh, I have to check my bank statement whether it's deducted or not deducted, whether I have paid off my insurance or not. And that's all for my finance trackers guide. I hope you guys will like it, and I hope that with this template you are able to manage your financial even much more better than how it used to be. Thank you for watching our Notion financial guide. Be sure to like and subscribe for more tips and tutorials.